Hello and welcome to RS Media on this European chasing tie as the Toffees are eyeing to put the Foxes in a sticky situation. The teams today, number 1 in goal Jordan Pickford, Yerry Mina and Michael Keane are the central defenders again. An option that we've seen lots of times this season is Mason Holgate and Ben Godfrey as the fullbacks for the home side, although they are also used at midfield options at time. James Rodriguez and Luca Digne expected to play on the wing. Andre Gomez and Tom Davis are the central midfielders, and it's the front two of Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin for the Blues. As for Leicester, 7 clean sheets so far this season for Kasper Schmeichel. You'll be hoping to get another one in goal here today. Wesley Fofana and Johnny Evans have been unbreakable this season. They continue as the central defenders. Timothy Castagne looks like he'll be playing the right side of defence, which means it will be James Justin playing the left-hand side of defence. Wilfred Ndidi and Yuri Tielemans are the central defenders. Mark Albrighton and Harvey Barnes are the wide men here today. James Maddison is going to be the number 10 playing behind Jose Perez, who scored 1 goal against Sheffield United in the Premier League this season. He's covering for Jamie Vardy, who's having a hernia operation. Substitutes for Everton, John Joe Kenny, Gylfi Sigurdsson, the vice-captain, Alex Iwobi, Bernard, Seamus Coleman, Anthony Gordon, Robin Olsen, another goalkeeper in Jonas Lossell, and youngster Onyagano. Substitutes for Leicester, Keglar Soyuncu, Danny Ward, Kelechi Iheanacho, who is likely to get more playtime with Vardy injured, Daniel Amate, Cengiz Under, Hamza Chowdhury, Ricardo Pereira, Nampalys Mendy, and the left back Luke Thomas. The referee today is Mike Dean. The players are heading out. Leicester in the purpley brown colour today as they're visiting Goodison Park. Everton will be open to get it to a good start here. 3 points could send them into the top 4 on goal difference. While Leicester, a win here could send them joint top if the Manchester United game is not a win for the Red Devils. Players warming up, lining up, hands to be shook. It's a European chasing tie. Common in blue. Same ambitions. Will it be a win for one of the sides, or will it be a draw? Carlo Ancelotti happy to see his team go through to the 5th round of the FA Cup after a 3-1 win against a 3-0 win against Sheffield Wednesday. And Brendan Rodgers' side Leicester are also through after beating Brentford 3-1 despite being 1-0 down at half-time. And as you look at these teams today, the midfield battle looks key. Luca Digne could either be a wing-back or a midfielder. It'll be interesting to see what will happen there. if Luca Digne is playing wing back, then it looks likely that it will be a back three of Mina, Keane and Godfrey, and Holgate will be the fellow wing back who plays wing back for West Brom in the 18-19 season on loan. As for Leicester, a solid midfield of Ndidi and Tielemans, looking to create for Maddison and allow people like Harvey Barnes and Jose Perez, who's had a bit of a goal drought, to be fair to him, this season in the Premier League. He'll be hoping to get on the score sheet tonight. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin is starting, fourth joint top scorer with Jamie Vardy with 13 goals this season. Jamie with 11 goals this season, top scorer of the season is Mo Salah with 13. Two behind them. The players get on their knee. And we're off. James Rodriguez kicks off. Keane automatically with the long ball. Headed away by Fofana. Gomez with a quick 1-2 to Godfrey. Andre Gomez lost out there to Maddison. Keane looks like he's being intercepted. It will be a throw-in. Attacking league for Everton in their own half. It's another throw-in for the home side. Looks like Ben Godfrey is playing in that left-back role, but there's always the option to change things. Carlo Ancelotti will not be afraid to do so, and having so many versatile players playing today, it will be a key asset for the home side. Godfrey to take the throw-in. Godfrey just looking for a little bit of support there. Godfrey. Gomez. Digne. Gomez looks for Digne. Blocked by Castagna. Albrighton now. Mark Albrighton looking to get forward. Jose Perez. Tielemans. Here's Ndidi. Johnny Evans. Fofana. Back to Evans. Leicester just patiently trying to find a way forward. Fofana. 1-2 with Tielemans. Everton not letting Leicester get any way forward here. All the way back to Kasper Schmeichel. Evans. Fofana. Evans again. James Justin, the right-footed left-back. He's got 1 goal and 1 assist this season. Albrighton lifted ball to Barnes, couldn't work, but here's Maddison. Looks for Barnes, couldn't find him. Cleared away by Holgate. All the way back to Wesley Fofana on the halfway line. Ndidi. Evans. Ndidi with the long ball. Right into Timothy Castagna. Albrighton. Looks for Perez. Couldn't find him, but Barnes did, and that's a great save by Jordan Pickford. Potentially could have caught that. But he certainly worked the goalkeeper there. Right at him, really. But it's still all level. Ben Godfrey. It was Mason Holgate. Just shrugged off by Harvey Barnes. And because of that, a free kick was given, so it will be Jordan Pickford's to clear. Davis. Tielemans wins it back. Tielemans looking for support here. Maddison. Harvey Barnes looking to take on Richarlison. Richarlison wins it back. But just as he does that, he manages to clip Harvey Barnes. Looks like it's going to be a free kick. Richarlison protesting. First time around, Richarlison does win the ball. But the aftermath challenge as Barnes wins it back after. Just a bit too much and clear foul, really. James Maddison will be taking this free kick. James Maddison with 2 assists this season in the Premier League. Will it be a third tonight? Maddison with the cross, cleared away by Richarlison. James Justin wins it back. Could this be a second wave on after this free kick? All the way back to Schmeichel then. Albrightman. Not short of space. Lovely 1-2 of Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans. Evans. Fofana. Fofana pressed by Calvert-Lewin. And that pressure made it too hard for Mark Albrighton to control, so it will be out for an Everton throw-in. Ben Godfrey to take here. Tielemans intercepts the pass. But it's out for a throw-in anyway. Fofana. Speedy pass to Evans. All the way back to Kasper Schmeichel. Fofana. Throw into Leicester. Jose Perez did well to hold the ball up. Fofana. Evans. Leicester continuing with this highly successful playing from the back routine, as we've seen so many times this season. Evans. Fofana. Can Leicester make something work here? And Ndidi with the long ball. Can Barnes chase? Looks like too much. Holgate all the way back to Pickford, who goes long. And that's a throw in to Leicester. I can imagine Carlo Ancelotti will be wanting his team to get a lot more of the ball, because Leicester have done well possession-wise, but they've not managed to create anything good out of this yet. They've just been a stable team in possession, not giving anything away in these opening minutes. But Leicester have given the ball away. We've got it straight back. Barnes. Glides past Holgate. Harvey Barnes. Albrighton blocked. Perez with the strike, and that's well over. I think it bobbled over Jordan Pickford there. It was a fantastic run by Harvey Barnes. Yerry Mina pressurised him. Ben Godfrey got the block, and as it led to Jose Perez, it just came to him too quickly. So it is going to be a Jordan Pickford's goal kick. Signals to go long here. Does go long, looking for Calvert-Lewin. He's found him, but he couldn't find Richarlison, a strike partner. Throw into Leicester. And Ndidi. Back to Fofana, who sends it even further back to Schmeichel. Lovely pass to Justin, who passes to Ndidi. Barnes. Evans. Fofana to Tielemans. Fofana now to Evans. Back to Fofana. Fofana is certainly a deep line playmaker in this Leicester side. getting loads of touches on the ball. He is the source of the attacks. Barnes, great run. Barnes, free kick on the edge of the box. Yerry Mina got too much on that man there. Richarlison first tries to pressurise, then Davis. But Yerry Mina, the Colombian, with the contact. And it is a free kick in a dangerous area for Leicester. James Rodriguez called Yerry Mina one great human being this week. But I don't think his Everton teammates will appreciate giving away that free kick. James Maddison and James Justin standing over this free kick. Jordan Pickford's angrily trying to organise his wall. Could this be an opening for Leicester? Maddison to take, blocked by the wall. Fofana. Barnes. Back to Fofana. Castagna in it now. Fofana yet again. Leicester trying to find a way forward. Ndidi. Tielemans. Poor pass. Only received by Digne. Godfrey. Keane. Mina. Everton will be looking to get a bit of the ball more here. As you can see in the possession stats, 21% so far in the first half compared to Leicester's 79%. And that is no surprise to how Leicester have started this game. It's been a high quantity of possession for Leicester, but low quality. Not many chances made it into the final third. Ndidi. Tielemans. That long ball found nobody, so it will be a throw-in to Everton. Not the most exciting start in this game, it's got to be said. But with players such as Calvert-Lewin, James Rodriguez, and James Maddison on the pitch, you can also always expect some magic here. Tielemans wins it back off Gomez. Maddison, back heels. Barnes with a shot, blocked by Davis. Digne. Digne clears. Be a throw-in to Leicester City. Jose Perez. Albrighton to Castagna. Castagna. Maddison. Richarlison wins it back. Not for long though. Albrighton chasing that long ball. But Godfrey's happy to see that out for a goal kick. Good bit of possession for Leicester City. They've been struggling to create chances. Jamie Vardy also a big miss here today. He makes lethal runs. They'll have to find a way to score without him though today. Here's Richarlison. One back by Fofana. Tielemans. Perez to Maddison. Harvey Barnes. Barnes taking on Davis. He's found Maddison. Maddison shot over. Brendan Rodgers encouraged his team here. That may be too high, but certainly a confidence booster in these early stages. Gareth Southgate in the stands here as well. Jamie Vardy certainly will be missed. He's got 16 goal contributions in the Premier League this season. 11 goals, 5 assists. And the only players that match, get close to that, is James Maddison and Harvey Barnes, who both have 6 goals and 2 assists each. So they know Vardy is key, and he will certainly be missed here today. But Leicester will be hoping they don't miss him too much. Here's Mina. Keane. Ben Godfrey. Keane. All the way back to Jordan Pickford. Lovely short pass to Tom Davies. Ben Godfrey's in a lot of space here now. Digne's in support. He looks for Calvert-Lewin, but Godfrey's got it back. Tielemans heads it clear. Here's Digne. Davis back to Digne. Digne looking to make the cross. Calvert-Lewin's in there, so is Richarlison. And it deflects off Johnny Evans for a corner kick. Luca Digne. Pressurised by Timothy Castagna, but he did manage to pull the cross off. And it's actually James Justin who gets the deflected header over the bar. James to take the corner to Gomes. James goes long, looks for Mina. Couldn't find him. Davis with a shot well over. Tom Davis looking to try the spectacular. Did not pay off that way. So after 15 minutes, still Everton 0, Leicester City 0. But Everton will be happy that they've got a spell on the ball. They've struggled to get possession in this first 15 minutes, and they should be encouraged by that. Grow the confidence. Evans, Tielemans, Ndidi, Barnes. Fofana. Heavy touch there. Managed to keep it alive though. Castagna. Back to Fofana. Evans. Fofana. Leicester City being certainly patient here. Just as I say that, they do a long ball. Free kick there. Richarlison fouled. Mina. Keane. Mina. Keane again. Gomes. Back to Mina. Everton the ones trying to create something from deep. James. Back to Mina, the Colombian. Mina goes long. Looking for Digne. Back to Castagna. And that was a heavy back pass. So it will be a corner to Everton. Too fast. The direction was not right. And Kasper Schmeichel certainly couldn't reach that. Digne gave enough pressure. And he will be the man taking the corner kick. It was a good idea from Yerry Mina to go with the long ball. Not the best long ball, but in the end it did pay dividends. Michael Keane with 3 goals this season. He will pose a big threat. Luca Digne, the captain today, because Sigurdsson and Coleman aren't playing. Digne with the cross. Cleared away by Maddison. Everton looking to find a way through still. Mina. Digne on the edge of the box. Crosses it into a brown shirt. Here's Maddison. Tackled by Godfrey. All the way back to Jordan Pickford. Davis. Jose Perez is pressurising. Pickford forced to go long. Fofana. Pass intercepted by Calvert-Lewin. Gomes. Fouled there by Yuri Tielemans. Free kick to Everton. James Rodriguez or Luca Digne going to be taking it. Playing in an Everton side where a few years ago they would have been playing against each other in El Clasico. But they both saw themselves as backups in teams like that. But now they found themselves as stars at Everton. And it is going to be Luca Digne likely to take this. He does. Looking for Keane. Gomes wins it back. Pinball between Gomes and James Justin, so it will be a throw-in. Michael Keane struggling there. Mike Dean just checking if he's alright. His nose looks a bit bloody. Wilfred Ndidi's arms just goes in the end to Michael Keane. Looks like he'll be alright. Hull gave the long throw and offside is given. Carlo Ancelotti very annoyed about this. Fofana taking the throw in. Tielemans clears for Leicester. Will be a throw into Everton around the halfway line. Carlo Ancelotti encouraging his Blue Army forward. That throw-in managed to steal a few more yards there. Another throw-in which Holgate will take. Richarlison. This time it's a throw-in on Leicester's behalf. James Justin to take. 1-2 with Ndidi. Fofana clears. Perez with the high foot on Andre Gomes. Free kick to Everton. Oh, it's Tom Davis down actually. You can't put high foot up like that. And Tom Davis is okay to carry on. James Rodriguez lining this one up. It will have to be a cross. Way too far for a shot. James Rodriguez, the cross looks like Keane got his head on it and it's out for a goal kick. Michael Keane just fouled Timothy Castagne as that happened. Another notable absentee today is Abdoulaye Doucouré, who's had 5 bookings this season, which means he's suspended for this game. Tielemans. Perez. Tielemans. Fofana to Evans. Back to Fofana. Leicester City thinking something good can work from this. Tielemans. Maddison moved the flick onto Albrighton. Michael Keane will not be passed though. Goal kick to Everton after that deflection. And we have a goal update. Manchester United 0. Sheffield United 1. Keane Bryan with the score. With the goal. To open the scoring at Old Trafford. Second versus last today. And it is Leicester leading. Very interesting update from Old Trafford. Gomes, lovely ball to his ex-Barca teammate Digne. Crosses in looking for Richarlison. Leicester have it back down. Timothy Castagna. Given away to Calvert-Lewin. Gomes with the cross. Couldn't find the blue shirt. Evans managed to turn away. He's still in danger though. Evans. Not the best pass there to James Justin, but all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel. And that will certainly be a relief there for the Northern Irishman. The turn was okay. But it was a bit of a struggle trying to pass it on to James Justin. Schmeichel. Tielemans. Fofana. Back to Tielemans. Maddison. Leicester City still struggling to find a way forward. Everton not letting these brown shirts get past. Tielemans. Castagna. Maddison foul back there by Andre Gomes. Clipped the bottom of James Maddison's leg there. And offside was given after that. Quickly taken free kick. Mina. Still 0 shots on target this half. All the neutrals will be hoping this will change. Barnes couldn't find Maddison. Holgate under pressure from Perez. Mina clears now. Gomes. Evans. Harvey Barnes. Perez. Tielemans with a lovely ball to Albrighton, but Mina managed to intercept in time. Fofana. Ndidi. Wilfred Ndidi's done an excellent job at passing the midfield for Leicester today. Evans. Tries the long ball that succeeds to Justin. Barnes looking for support. Back to Justin. Perez. Tielemans. Ndidi. Tielemans. Justin. Lovely cut pass to Maddison. Here's Barnes. Barnes couldn't wriggle his way out of that one, so Andre Gomes managed to win the ball back. And then Dominic Calvert-Lewin is fouled. Certainly been a lot of free kicks today. 9 fouls between the two teams so far. Hammers to Keane. Mina. And Didi tries to intercept, but he fails. Gomez with the long ball. He finds Digne. James Rodriguez. Richarlison's in the middle. Heavy touch there by Fofana. James Rodriguez, and it's a goal! Deflected off the post. The Colombian sends Everton into the league. Everton 1, Leicester City 0. Well worked by Everton. They just kept waiting and waiting. Andre Gomes with the long ball to Digne. And he lays it off to James Rodriguez, who looks to cross it into either Richarlison or Calvert-Lewin. Wesley Fofana's touch was too heavy as that happened. And James Rodriguez with the right-footed strike. Kasper Schmeichel, no chance. Deflects off the post into the back of the net. The Toffees have certainly stopped the Foxes going wild here. Everton 1, Leicester City 0. And look what it means to the whole Everton team. Carlo Ancelotti delighted. Duncan Ferguson not afraid to show any passion here. And that's James Rodriguez's 4th goal of the season. After half an hour, we have a breakthrough. Free kick to Leicester now. James Rodriguez, the goal scorer, committing the foul. Going to be Maddison or Tielemans, and there's Tielemans to take. Tielemans looked with the short pass. Barnes was an option, but a lack of communication meant it didn't work out. But what a lovely long ball by Jordan Pickford, and James Justin just manages to get the ball back in the nick of time. Otherwise, Luca Digne could have been clean through on goal. Everton starting to up a gear in these recent minutes. Confidence has been growing, and that goal's done only good to them. They feel like they can break Leicester down. Ben Godfrey to take the throw-in. Tielemans back to Kasper Schmeichel. Schmeichel forced to go long. Gomes. Digne. Put out to a throw-in by Timothy Castagna. Godfrey to take the throw-in. Godfrey looking for support. Gomes. Mina. Keane. Jose Perez leading the press here. Mina. Davis. Free kick on the halfway line for Everton. Wilfred and Deasy just got too much there on Tom Davis. Davis was sandwiched rarely between the two midfielders in Tielemans and Ndidi. Leicester City will be hoping to create more chances as we head towards the closing stages of the first half. Godfrey to take the throw-in. Digne. Calvert-Lewin. Digne. Deflected out, so it will be a Leicester throw-in. Luca Digne playing in the left midfield role today, and it certainly worked well. He's got the assist. And he also provides excellent defensive cover from this left-hand flank. Timothy Castagna and Mark Albrighton can be a creative threat, but he certainly shut that out here today. Schmeichel to Castagna. Albrighton forced back. Albrighton looking for help. Throw into Leicester. Fantastic move for that Everton goal. Luca Digne just onside. James Rodriguez receives the ball. He has one crack. Doesn't work out. Wesley Fofana's touch gives him the pathway for the goal. And in the second time of asking, he does not disappoint. Fofana with a lovely switch to Maddison. Blocked by Digne. Going to be a throw in to Leicester City. Deep into the Everton half. Digne clears it out for a corner. James Maddison to take the corner kick. Johnny Evans is a notable option to cross to. Youri Tielemans and Mark Albrighton are the short corner options. He's considering them too, but he's going long. The arm is up. Maddison with the cross. Going to get past the first man. Richarlison. And Didi wins it back. Castagna. Justin. Evans. Leicester City hoping to find some help here from some promising attacks. Tielemans to Evans. And Didi. And Didi in a lot of space here. Tries to switch, but it was a poor switch really. Richarlison found that very easy to intercept. But Everton could not keep the ball long, so it's out for a Leicester City throw-in. Fofana. Maddison. Here's Evans. Justin to Ndidi. Evans with the long ball. Godfrey clears. Richarlison. James Justin happy to take the throw in. It's an Evans ball actually. So it will be Mason Holgate taking. Another throw to Everton. Richarlison, the flag's up. Fantastic effort yet again by James Rodriguez. A little dab with Yerry Mina. Bringing the old trends back. And Wilfred Ndidi is down. Leicester City do have Papi Mendy on the bench and Hamza Chowdhury. And even in emergencies, Daniel Amartey can be considered as an option there. But Nampalys Mendy will be the likely option. Both teams wait patiently on, looking to see if Wilfred Ndidi has any fate in this game. Just a reminder that Sheffield United are beating Manchester United at Old Trafford 1-0. Other scores today was Burnley 3, Aston Villa 2. Chris Wood with the winning goal in that game. Aston Villa were 1-0 and 2-1 up in that game. Chelsea drew 0-0 with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Thomas Tuchel's first game in charge. And it looks like Wilfred Ndidi is going off. Looks like it's going to be Papi Mendy coming on. A straight swap. An inconvenient move for this first half, but it's a move that's got to be made. Mendy. "14 appearances this season and just one as a substitute. Will be a second substitute of the season today. And he's cousins to ex-Swansea City forward batter Femi Gomez. Richarlison. Fouled there by Jose Perez. Will be a free kick to the Toffees. 42 minutes played. Everton 1, Leicester City 0. Jordan Pickford going to take this as he aims to go long. Pickford fires the ball in. Couldn't find Calvert-Lewin, but here's James Rodriguez. James, lovely feet work there. And Papi Mendy fouled by Richarlison, so it will be a free kick on Leicester's behalf now. Lots of fouls in this game. Not many clear-cut opportunities. The only shot on target in the game has been a goal. And let's face it, there's a lot of room for improvement in the second half. Justin's pass only finds Holgate. Holgate with a lovely ball to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin looking for support. James Rodriguez. Richarlison. Godfrey. Digne. Godfrey. Godfrey looking for support. Digne. Keane. Mina. All the way back to Jordan Pickford. Could have been a promising attack there from Everton, but Leicester just forced them all the way back. Story of this game, really. Mina. Pickford goes long. Digne wins the header, but he can only head it to a Leicester City shirt. And there was a foul in that header anyway, so Castagna takes the free kick short to Fofana. Johnny Evans for Leicester City. Fofana going long. past everyone, and Ben Godfrey passes it back to Pickford. Intercepted by Tielemans. Throw into Leicester. Albright managed to hold on to the ball back. And there's been a quick ball swap, I think, here. Castagna to Tielemans. Evans. Justin couldn't head that ball well to Barnes. Richarlison charging forward. Fouled there by Youri Tielemans. And he will be penalised for that. It's a booking. James Justin actually just manages to chase him and get more of the man than the ball. So that will be a fourth yellow card for the English fullback. We're past the 45-minute mark. The referee has not signalled any other time yet, and he has now. 3 minutes added on. Yerry Mina to take the free kick. Looking to make something work. Calvert-Lewin couldn't get his head on that. Albright to Tielemans. Digne's got it back. James. Digne. Digne with the cross, looks for Calvert-Lewin. Couldn't find him. Gomes. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin with his back to goal. Holgate. Holgate with the cross. Digne on the opposite flank is happy to take the clock to wind down there as he tried to stop the ball. But Leicester did take the throw in. Perez striving forward, but no team was in sight. Teammate. Pickford forced to go long. Digne. Mendy. Fofana. Evans. Tielemans. Barnes with the ball to Albrighton. Just a little too much goal kick. Jordan Pickford happy to wind the clock down in this last minute of stoppage time. A 1-0 lead has been a promising scoreline for the Blues so far in this game. They seem to be in control. Davis. Bit of confusion, and Leicester have it back. Shot blocked. Albrighton with the effort, and that's straight in Jordan Pickford's arms. And that should be that for the first half. Jordan Pickford to clear as he goes long. And the referee has blew up for half time. Everton 1, Leicester City 0. There's been certainly a fair few fouls in this game. A combined total of 15 fouls in the first half. And that has signalled the game. If any team gets past the halfway line, it's either being a free kick that doesn't work out, or it's being given as some pressure being given down, and it will end up going back to the goalkeeper, whether it be in Jordan Pickford or Kasper Schmeichel. And because of that, it's not been the best half. And there's certainly room for improvement. Leicester City made one sub already. Pappy Mendy due to a Wilfred Ndidi injury. You could argue that Everton have got some creative options on their bench. Gylfi Sigurdsson, Alex Iwobi, Bernard. Or they might even want to bring Seamus Coleman on for some more creativity. As for Leicester, they might think someone like Kelechi Iheanacho might be a good option. But Leicester have certainly struggled in this first half. They were on top in the first opening minutes of the half. And then that James Rodriguez wonder strike put Leicester City level. And it's been Everton's game to lose ever since then. Leicester City still having more possession with 62% compared to Everton's 38%. And they had more shots with 6. But that late Mark Albrighton strike did give Leicester a shot on target, but that was straight into Jordan Pickford's palms. So both sides do have room for improvement, it has to be said. Midfield battle's been dirty. Andre Gomes and Tom Davies battling it out with Wilfred Ndidi, and then Pappy Mendy later in the half when he came on. And Youri Tielemans has been involved in the same moments. And Jose Perez has struggled to get hold of the ball, while Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin have been options for crosses, but they just haven't managed to get the ball to them. And they're always a threat. In the other game, it's half-time. Manchester United 0, Sheffield United 1. Interesting goal in terms of the survival race there. Thomas Tuchel's side could not score against a Wolves side who are struggling for form. Scottish Premiership has Celtic leading Hamilton 2-0 as well, and Rangers winning 1-0 at Hibernian. But it can only get better on both sides. A potential back three could be an option for Leicester. Both Justin and Castagna are clearly capable of playing full-back roles. If it does happen, then it looks like Mark Albrighton would be the man to go off, as he's normally a wing-back in systems like that under Brendan Rodgers. Kelechi Iheanacho could be a forward option. And if it's a centre-back to come on, then it could be Daniel Amati or Kaglas or Yunchu to help the changing system. I think Leicester City fans madly frustrated because they started well, hoping they'll create some good chances, growing confidence. But at a key time, James Rodriguez got on the score sheet. It was a fantastic effort from the Colombian. And that separates, there's two sides. Because as Andre Gomes' long ball came in, Luca Digne found it easy to pass to James Rodriguez. He had one shot. It was a poor shot, really. Stopped by Wesley Fofana. And then Wesley Fofana, his touch, in the end, went back to James Rodriguez. He tried the right-footed strike. It went off the post, into the goal. and that makes the difference so far. But Jordan Pickford's not really been tested. Kasper Schmeichel, apart from that, not. Everton have looked more promising in the final third when they have had the ball, but it's still not been enough to double any leads here. And both sides will be thinking there's room for improvement. Wilfred Ndidi will also be a big loss in this half. He's been pressing from the front here today. He's had his injury issues this season. And that just comes to show. Another injury here today. Papi Mendy has been a good deputy, but Leicester City will be wanting that consistency. As in the league table, as it stands, they're still in third, but Everton go all the way into fourth. And it's certainly looking like an interesting season. You hate to imagine what the future holds for Leicester City's attack all season, because they do have a few tough fixtures coming up. They have Leeds United at home on Sunday. And that will be a guaranteed thriller with Leeds involved. And after that, they have Fulham away, which have been a defensively solid side recently. And then Wolverhampton Wanderers away. And that as a fixture could contain some surprises, as Wolverhampton Wanderers may be starting to find a bit of shape by then. And they have Brighton and Hove Albion in the FA Cup, 5th round. So Everton and Leicester both have to be careful of their fixtures. They have Newcastle at home, Saturday lunchtime kickoff. They have Leeds United away on Wednesday the 3rd. And Manchester United away on Monday the 8th. And then it's a 10th of February, Wednesday kickoff, Everton versus Tottenham Hotspur. Fireworks will be out for that one. Probably the most high-file fixture of the FA Cup. Tottenham Hotspur beat Wickham 4-1. It wasn't as easy as it seemed. Wickham went 1-0 up through Onyedema. But it is going to be Tottenham versus Everton in the FA Cup. Second half fastly approaching here. Just the one change made so far, as Papi Mendy has came on for Wilfred Ndidi. You could also think that a potential change in tactics from Brendan Rodgers while keeping the same players on the pitch. Be interesting to see what that does, but you look at that Everton side and it's got so many versatile players. Holgate, Godfrey, Digne, Hammers. They can all play anywhere within reason. So the second half will certainly be an improvement, to say the least, on the first half. But Leicester City should not be too worried. They're still in this game. They've not performed at their best. and it will be an interesting second half. Leicester City, third currently in the Premier League. They'll be open to improve on that. They did manage to win 2-0 against Southampton in a tough tie in the last Premier League game. And will it be more of the same? You hate to imagine what's going through Wilfred and Ndidi at the minute. I'm sure he will fight on whatever injury will be happening right now. You also have to bear in mind that Everton have Abdullah Decore out injured, suspended. He would have been playing today. Alan's been out injured too, so it's not just Leicester out with the injuries in midfield. Yesterday's scores with some cliffhangers as well. Crystal Palace losing 3-2 to West Ham. Thomas Souček with the double. Leeds United winning 2-1 away at Newcastle United. That Jack Harrison goal was enough to win it. Arsenal with a pretty relaxed victory, 3-1 at Southampton, revenge for the FA Cup elimination. And Manchester City eased past West Bromwich Albion 5-0. Gundogan with 2, Cancelo with 1, Mahrez with 1, and Sterling got on the score sheet too. And you just see there was a corner goal from Sheffield United as well in that game. Keane Bryan with the header over David De Gea. It was 1-0 at the half-time break at Old Trafford. The biggest thriller so far has been Burnley 3, Aston Villa 2. And as the players are going on for the second half, we'll certainly be hoping for some more goals and some more beautiful passages of play here. Brendan Rodgers with the poker face, hoping for a comeback that could send Leicester City top here, with Manchester United losing. Well, joint top with Manchester City having a clearly more superior goal difference here. And it's going to be James Maddison kicking off. Barnes. Flick on only to Tom Davies. Mendy. Justin runs forward. First foul of the half by Richarlison. Is it going to be more of the same here? Maddison hoping to see this as a goal-creating opportunity. 2 assists this season. Yerry Mina's making sure all of the Everton defenders are doing their job. And it's flicked over by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Corner to Leicester. Maddison's free kick. Calvert-Lewin rose highest. That's well over. No need to worry about an own goal there. James Maddison to take the corner. Goes short to Albrighton. Cleared by Calvert-Lewin. Mendy with a scuffed effort. Tielemans couldn't get past Godfrey or Holgate. Holgate clears. Another throw into Leicester. Castagna to take. Lovely throw into Maddison, and there's shouts for penalties there. James Maddison is down. James Maddison running. Ben Godfrey got a little bit of contact, but not enough. Ben Godfrey's now down. Should be okay. And it's certainly been a better start to the first half here. Yerry Mina just helping his fellow defender up. Was a lovely idea from Castagna. And James Maddison just out-muscled there. And Jordan Pickford will be taking this goal kick, with Michael Keane being the passing option. Keane goes long. All the way to Calvert-Lewin. Here's Digne. Digne looking for support. He didn't find it, but he's found a free kick. No changes there, eh? Luca Digne to take the free kick. The second half has started at Old Trafford. 1-0 to Sheffield United. Digne to look for Keane. Pass Keane. Here's James Rodriguez. Davis. David flicks it in. Maddison. Maddison looking for support. Jose Perez. Castagna. Tielemans. Castagna again. Back to Tielemans. Fofana. Risky ball to Albrighton, and that did not quite work out, but they did win a throw-in from it, Leicester. Mendy to Fofana. Evans. Fofana again. Youri Tielemans for Leicester. Lovely ball to Harvey Barnes. Out for a corner kick. Everton just managed to do enough to prevent the danger for the time being. Castagna to Barnes. Barnes with a shot. Pickford saves. Justin. Wide. Jordan Pickford parries that one out there. Castagna's shot. Pass to Barnes. Pickford should have been saving that, and that Justin effort was well wide there. Jordan Pickford not threatened at all. Yerry Mina. Certainly a strong presence in this Everton defence. He'll be hoping for a clean sheet. And Jordan Pickford's 4th of the season could happen today. Pickford goes long with the goal kick. Gomes. James Rodriguez loses it out. He's got it back now. Mendy. Tielemans. Maddison. Tielemans. In support. Barnes. Harvey Barnes looking to cut in. Harvey Barnes with a shot. Multiple deflections there. Here's Maddison. Justin. Maddison. Justin. Fofana. Mendy. Tielemans. To Evans. Jose Perez. The Tenerife-born striker. Evans. Fofana. Evans. Leicester City certainly on top here, but struggling to create any magic. Fofana. Mendy. Johnny Evans. James Justin looking for the cross maybe. Here's Perez. Perez. Still Perez. Shot blocked by Keane. Keane certainly winded after that. Richarlison. Holgate clears. Coverlin with the header. Only all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel. Tielemans. Maddison to Mendy. Justin. Mendy to Maddison. Albrighton. Fofana. Evans. Fofana striving forward. The pass only manages to find Tom Davies. James Rodriguez. Ambitious effort. Only to Evans. Schmeichel to Tielemans. Leicester City clearly being the better of the two sides in the second half. Started this half like they did the first. Evans. Justin. Tielemans. Tielemans looks for Perez. Pickford punches clear. Maddison's got it back. One back by James Rodriguez. Here he is. Gomes. Holgate. Holgate just looking to see where his teammates are. Davis. Keane. James. Gomes. Back to James. Everton just trying to find our way through in this second half. Mina with the long ball, but that is way too far for Richarlison. Justin to Evans. Mendy. Barnes to Tielemans. Justin. Barnes and the referee's given a corner kick, I think, there. Lovely touch. sends the Everton defence flying, and it is a corner kick. James Maddison will take. 55 minutes in. Everton 1, Leicester City 0. That James Rodriguez goal separates the two sides. Albrighton crosses it in. Only to Digne. Mendy. Great reading of the game there by Papi Mendy. Mendy looking for support. Evans. Evans with the long ball. Too far. Just about for Albrighton. Goal kick to Everton. Jordan Pickford obviously to take, and the opts for the short option to Michael Keane. Mina. Perez is pressing. Back to Pickford. Maddison on the charge to press now. Pickford's forced to go long. Digne's header to Mendy. Another great interception from Papi Mendy. Tielemans. Perez. Perez fouled on the edge of the box. Richarlison, who committed the foul. Poor challenge, really. Great run by Jose Perez. There was no way he was scoring from there, so he did well to get a foul in that area of the pitch. Youri Tielemans, Harvey Barnes, and James Maddison are standing over it. Looks like it'll be James Maddison. Youri Tielemans is walking away with Harvey Barnes. And Johnny Evans just gives a little tap. A little decoded message to say, this is your son. Yerry Mina. The tallest brick in the wall, like, yeah. Maddison takes, blocked by the wall. Richarlison is down, I think. That was to do with the free kick blocking. I think it's a head injury, but looks like he's okay to carry on. James Justin to take the throw in. Mike Dean collects the ball as he's just checking if Richarlison is okay, and he did block that free kick with his head. That was a painful one, but it was very brave. And rightly so, Mike Dean stops the play. Concussion subs in the Premier League because of that Raul Jimenez injury. Here's Evans. Justin driving forward. Richarlison putting the pressure on. And it is a throw into the toffees. And just as that happened, Stewart did clap that on. 68% possession for Leicester City this half. They had 62% in the last half. Leicester City planning to make a second substitute. Cengiz Under is to be the man to come on. James Justin to take the Leicester City throw in. Here's Fofana. Half an hour to go. 1-0 to the Toffees. Fofana. Still looking for a way through. Tielemans. Lifted through ball to Castagna. He's managed to win a corner through it. Excellent strength there from the Belgium. Johnny Evans and Wesley Fofana have joined the Leicester City attack for this corner. Tielemans. Lovely back heel. Still scuffled away. Cleared away by Calvert-Lewin. Throw into Leicester City. Evans. Tielemans. Madison with a lovely ball to Castagna. However, that cross was only good enough for Tom Davies. Here's Albright with the cross. Cleared away by Keane. Oh. Tielemans. Fouled by... Oh, no foul. Gomes. Mendy trying to put on some pressure. Mendy's won it back. Gomes just pushes Mendy, so it will be a free kick. Tielemans. Evans. Back to Tielemans. Madison. Fofana. Mendy for Leicester. Barnes. Barnes with the switch to Castagna. Here's Madison. Madison is fouled. James Rodriguez has been shown a yellow card because of that. That will be his second booking of the season. Tielemans and Madison lining this up. Cengiz Under still warming up heavily. Mendy's a short pass option too, but you can't see that happening with James Maddison's ball playing ability. Maddison whips it in. Cleared away by Davis. All the way back to Madison. Second bite of the cherry. Blocked by James Rodriguez. Throw into Leicester City. Madison. Evans. Justin. Evans. Barnes. Mendy. Evans to Fofana. Tielemans. Fofana to Madison. Tielemans. Justin. Madison. Harvey Barnes. I always say Paris with the knock on, but he's straight into Jordan Pickford's arms. Fantastic move there, but not a lot could be executed. Yerry Mina also involved in that scrabble in the box. And it is Everton's game still to hold on to. Justin. Evans. Justin. Goal update. Manchester United have equalised against Sheffield United. Harry Maguire scoring against his boyhood team to put his side level. Here's Maddison. Cleared away from Mean. Slid in there excellently. Yerry Mina also involved there. Leicester City are starting to knock on the door. But will there be an equaliser on the other side? Maddison short corner. Albrighton to Justin. Justin with the long ball. Barnes. Barnes with the cross. Past everyone. Corner kick. Fofana just could not get there. Pickford parries. Evans. Barnes. Barnes to take this blue ball on. Tielemans with the shot deflected and it's in. Youri Tielemans with the equaliser. Everton 1. Leicester City 1. And let's face it, in this second half, it has been coming. Barnes with the ball. To Youri Tielemans. Goes through all the Everton players. I think Jordan Pickford, yes, he got a hand on it. And it is Everton 1, Leicester City 1. All even at Goodison Park. Jordan Pickford won't be disappointed with that. I'm watching on his Gareth Southgate. He won't be impressed either. As there's people such as Nick Pope and Dean Henderson knocking on the number 1 goal keeping spot. It's another reason why Pickford's place is under pressure. Keane goes long. Gomes. Cengiz Under has come on for Leicester City. Digne with the cross. Cleared away from Evans. By Evans. Tielemans. Tielemans has to settle for a Leicester City throw-in. Mark Albrighton is the man that's gone off. Under with a strange long ball. And that was very strange. James just had to control that in weird circumstances. So Leicester have conceded a throw-in high up the field. And it looks like Mason Holgate is planning to go along with this. Could this be an instant capital punishment for Leicester City? Keane nods it on. Calvert-Lewin couldn't get contact. Under. Mike Dean gets a touch and then, luckily for Leicester, it ends up with James Maddison, but he was fouled, so a free kick has been given. Youri Tielemans with his 5th goal of the season in the Premier League. That's Leicester City's 3rd most of the season. Fofana. Under. Youri Tielemans to take the throw-in. Digne intercepts. Calvert-Lewin. James Rodriguez. Godfrey. Mina. Holgate. And that's easy enough for Johnny Evans to intercept. Tielemans to Justin now. Nice 1-2 with Papi Mendy. Evans. Tielemans. Perez. James Justin. Harvey Barnes. Tielemans had to slid in to give the ball back to Fofana. Justin. Gomes. Gomes going long. Calvert-Lewin has managed to receive the ball. Rodriguez. Lovely light pass to what it seemed looked like Richarlison, but in the end it went to Calvert-Lewin. But in the end it's a throw-in, a goal kick to Leicester City. Kasper Schmeichel, the man to take it. Justin. Youri Tielemans in a lot of space. And he's wet that one of a right foot to Cengiz Under. Under with a favoured left foot. He tries the left-footed shot. That's easy for Ben Godfrey to block. Evans. Wesley Fofana. Mendy. Tielemans back to Mendy. Johnny Evans looking to find a way through forward here. Perez. Maddison. Perez. Mendy. Jose Perez. Mendy. Cengiz undercutting in onto that favoured left foot. Tielemans. Castagna with the right foot across. The flag's up for a corner. Wesley Fofana heading up. So's Johnny Evans. Short corner yet again. Cut inside and right into the hands of Jordan Pickford. He'll save them any day. Gomes with the long ball. Holgate. Holgate cuts in. Davis. Keane. Gomes. Back to James. Keane. Holgate. Everton getting a bit more of the ball now. Just as I say that commentator's curse. Tielemans. Lovely ball to Jose Perez. Looking to cut in straight into Jordan Pickford. Long throw to James Rodriguez now. Gomes. Mendy puts on the pressure. But Gomes is still going. Richarlison. Gomes is fouled, but the referee signals to play on. Crossing to Calvert-Lewin. Fofana clears. Keane. Gomes. Tielemans to Under. Under with excellent footwork there. Barnes. Castagna's cross blocked by Godfrey. Here's Digne. Fofana. 75 minutes in. Everton 1, Leicester City 1. Cengiz Under, who was a replacement for Mo Salah at Roma. Here's Maddison. Maddison with a shot. Saved by Pickford. Maddison. Johnny Evans to be substituted off now. Kaglar Soyuncu is the man to come on. Will be his 7th appearance of the season in the Premier League and his 3rd as a substitute. Something might be up with Johnny Evans. He's talking to the medics. But Kaglar Soyuncu is always a threat from the corner, and this could be a big chance now. Tielemans with the cross in. Looks for Perez. Mina heads it away. Pickford punches. Mendy heads it to Fofana. Richarlison. Looks like he's managed to get it under control. James Rodriguez. Lifted ball to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's struggling to find support. Gomez chased back. Back into the Everton half. Godfrey. Some pressure from Jose Perez. Back to Mina. Keane. Davis. And there's another goal at Old Trafford. And it's for Sheffield United. 2-1 there. Ollie Beck with the goal. Richarlison with the cross. Blocked by James Justin. Richarlison going to try again. James Rodriguez. It's quite ridiculous that Everton got their man on a free, considering how declarated he is. Holgate with the crossing, looking for Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin manages to control, but couldn't manage to pull the shot off. And Kasper Schmeichel will be looking to start a Leicester attack because of that. Tielemans. Kaglar Soyuncu. Maddison. Perez to Maddison. Mendy to his fellow central midfield partner Tielemans. Under. Cengiz Under. Gliding freely on the ball. Looks to cut inside. Deflected effort and it's out for a corner. That could have landed up anywhere there. Fantastic effort from the Looney. He cut in past Ben Godfrey, deflected off Michael Keane. And now it's an 11th corner for Leicester City. James Maddison to take. Cengiz Under. Short corner. And that's well out. Jordan Pickford. Pleased that he's got a goal kick to take. Pressure gone. Well, we're certainly heading into a climatic last 10 minutes of the game. Everton haven't really been able to get on the front foot since half-time. Alex Iwobi, the substitute, could be the man to be the difference. Alex Iwobi scored against Everton in his first PL start in 2016. Jordan Pickford to go long. Long. Soyuncu clears. Gomez. Iwobi. Iwobi to Calvert-Lewin. James. Lovely cut inside. Elevated ball to Iwobi. Out for a corner. James Justin manages to head it behind him. James to take. James the ball in. Digne. Blocked effort. Madison with a fantastic block. Digne crosses it in yet again. Keane's at the back post. James Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the curled effort. Wide. That could be the opportunity to send Everton into the top 4 tonight. They've not had many opportunities. Good spell of possession, but they could not make that count. Tielemans. Fofana. Soyuncu. Ridiculous that Leicester have had 15 attempts compared to Everton's 5, and Leicester had 5 on target compared to Everton's 2. And one of them, of course, was the James Rodriguez wonder strike. Here he is, James Rodriguez. Gomes. Under could not tackle. Richarlison. Richarlison cuts inside. Gomes. Digne. Back to Gomes. Gomes with the cross looking for Calvert-Lewin. Cleared by Soyuncu. Soyuncu clears with his half volley, and the referee's given a foul there. Kaglar Soyuncu down on the floor. Kaglar Soyuncu not had much to do, but Dominic Calvert-Lewin got too much on that. And Kasper Schmeichel will be happy to take the free kick. Here's Kaglar Soyuncu. Fofana. Back to Soyuncu. Justin. Fofana. Leicester keep on searching, but they can't seem to find what they're wanting. Here's James. Castagna has it back. Papi Mendy, who's been an excellent presence in midfield. Soyuncu. Fofana to Mendy. Mendy with a lot of pace on that ball to James Maddison. Castagna to Tielemans. Cengiz Under takes on Digne. Under. Couldn't care past Keane that ball. Keane clears yet again. Fofana. Soyuncu. Leicester City clearly in the driver's seat, but can they drive themselves to glory? Gylfi Sigurdsson is going to be coming on, and is going to be the goal scorer James Rodriguez to be replaced, and he scored a wonderful goal. It gave Everton the lead, but since then he's not been able to work his magic. Leicester have clearly won the midfield battle with Mendy and Ndidi. Arguably, Mendy's played excellently since coming on. He's helped Leicester control the midfield more, create chances, exactly what they needed in that first half. So they've done that in the second half. And here is Jose Perez. No foul given. Mina. Long ball to Richarlison. This could be deadly here. Richarlison. Castagna does well. Corner to Everton. Timothy Castagna. Certainly a versatile player. Playing right back today. Could be left back. Played as a left wing back in the Atalanta side. And he can also play as a right midfielder at times. Versatility is not rare among Leicester City fullbacks. Gylfi Sigurdsson to take the corner. Looks for Richarlison and that's over. Very disappointed with himself there. Sigurdsson's cross. Richarlison left above. Soyuncu didn't even jump, and in the end that was a pretty tame header from the Brazilian. Tielemans. Justin. Under. Certainly looks like a bright spark since coming on. Under with a shot. Blocked by Mina. Going to be a throw in deep into the Everton half. Yerry Mina has been rock solid at centre half today. Tielemans. Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin. Sigurdsson. Iwobi. Iwobi looking for support. Iwobi breaking forward. Iwobi the cross. Schmeichel says, thank you very much. Tielemans. Castagna. Fofana. It's Soyuncu for Leicester. Maddison to Fofana. Richarlison intercepts. Gets past Tielemans. Here's Sigurdsson. And the header's wide by Calvert-Lewin there. Digne crosses it in. That Digne header just wide of the post. And with 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time, 1.5 minute plus stoppage time, it is looking highly likely it is going to be a 1-1 draw. And the defensive move is being made by Carlo Ancelotti, as it's Seamus Coleman coming on for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Soyuncu. Glass Soyuncu has had a quiet game since coming on. Barnes. Can he find this fire? Maddison. Maddison with the turnover. That was a great opportunity. Well worked by Harvey Barnes. Great touch by James Maddison. Deflects over the bar off Yerry Mina. Corner kick for Leicester City, which James Maddison will take. Looks like he is going to go along with this one. Takes it, cleared away. And Digne happy to dribble forward. Davis. Davis clears out for a Leicester throw-in. We're into the 90 minutes now. 3 minutes like the first half to be added on. Not many major stoppages this half. Go on Ancelotti saying this as a bad day at the office when he knows his team can do better. Tielemans. Maddison crosses it in, looks for Jose Perez. Here's Justin. Mendy. Tielemans. Justin. Offside being given. 2 minutes left and Everton are going to have to launch this ball forward if they see an opportunity or 3 points here. Jordan Pickford goes very long with that, looking for Richarlison. Here's Coleman. Sigurdsson. Lovely overlapping play. We've seen that so often. It's a corner to Everton. Seamus Coleman has been the expert this season under Carlo Ancelotti as an overlapping fullback. And it's going to be Gylfi Sigurdsson that's going to let Luca Digne's left foot to take this. 1 minute left. This could be the chance that the Toffees needed. Referee just making sure there's no fouling here. Luca Digne to take this. Swings it in. Gomez cleared away. Fofana quick to react. Andre Gomez could have had an easy opportunity, but as he got his first touch on that ball, Wesley Fofana said, "No, not today." And that could be that. 10 seconds on the clock left. Luca Digne to take this last throw in. Barnes heads it clear. Keane clears. Iwobi. Gomes. Maddison. And it's full time. It's Leicester City 1. Everton 1. And you have to say Leicester City dominated possession in that game, but they just could not make enough chances and they could not make it count. As for man of the match, I think as for Everton, I think James Rodriguez did excellent control in the play. As a playmaker, he got the goal. Could have been a lot different. He didn't get that goal. He helped Everton get a foothold in that game in the first half. He couldn't do it in the second half. And I also give a shout out to Yerry Mina, who did not let anything pass him today for Everton. As for Leicester, I thought Papi Mendy was excellent coming on. Did not give Everton a sniff going forward. But man of the match, got to be the goal scorer, Youri Tielemans, an excellent playmaker. Got the goal. So, it's full time at Goodison Park. It's all even. Everton 1. Leicester City 1.